Ho, 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 everybody, and welcome back to I Love Money Reindeer Games. I am your host and HBIC of the evening, Dylan Andrews, and tonight we are in for another night of holiday chaos. So, in case you missed it last time, previously on I Love Money Reindeer Games, the players were judged in the dreaded lip sync challenge. They were split into two different teams where they had to lip sync to two different songs. One team had a bit of a comedy song, the other team had more of a traditional holiday song, if you can call Little John rapping with the Kool-Aid Man traditional. They then had to face three judges, two I Love Money alumni and one drag queen. And then they were judged, and then it was revealed the twist of the night. They were not competing for Joy Master. Instead, we were going back to regular I Love Money rules, and they were competing for Paymaster. In the end, we named a top two to compete for that Paymaster spot, those being Chantel and Tyler. It was then announced that the players on the winning team would not only be safe from elimination, but would not participate in the vault ceremony. That ended up being Team 12 Pains, meaning that Rose, Tori, Jake, Enid, Chase, and Ryan all avoided the vault ceremony and the ho 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 down. It was then decided that joining Kiana, who was the losing team captain in the bottom, would be Edgar and Michael. Faced with a difficult decision, Tyler and Chantel had to lip sync for their life to Ariana Grande to decide who would have the power to void Michael, Edgar, or Kiana's check. They decided to vote off Kiana. This then led to the dragging of the dragging, winner versus winner, as Kiana called them fake bitches, said that they had an alliance together. She was not happy. It was a clear-cut blindside. But I wasn't, the excitement didn't stop there as I announced that we were in for a double elimination. We immediately headed into the next Joymaster challenge. With the rules set back to how they were in the previous three rounds, Joymaster was back up for grabs. And Jasmine, after winning the quiz challenge for the iconic Patti LaBelle Where Are My Background Singers video, claimed her first Joymaster win of the season. We then headed to the vault ceremony, where a lot of shit went down. Chase revealed that he had a power to excuse himself from the vault ceremony. He saved himself from elimination. Tyler was the last place loser, and he didn't end up even having to go in the bottom because once again, a decision was not reached because we found out during that vault ceremony that, surprise, surprise, just like in his previous season, Ryan was in an alliance with everybody. With the house now flipped against him, Ryan ended up in the bottom three with Enid and Edgar. And Jasmine ultimately decided to send the season 13 alumni, Edgar and Ryan, up against each other in that ho 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 down. Ultimately, Edgar was able to get his lick back as he won the ho 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 down and sent Ryan ho ho home. Tonight, we did things a little bit differently. The Joymaster Challenge has already concluded, but that was not the only thing up for grabs, because before the episode tonight, everyone had to choose what they wanted to play for. Everyone got to head to the Coco Cabin and either participate in a challenge for Joymaster, immunity, or a game-changing advantage. Which challenge you competed for depended on how much candy canes you got in your pocket. If you had 10 candy canes, you got to compete for Joymaster. If you had 20, you could go for immunity. And if you had a jaw-dropping 30, then that advantage might be good as yours. The challenge was the iconic clothes stacking challenge. Everyone had 1 minute to stack as many pieces of clothing on their body as possible. Ultimately, it was not even close because Enid smoked everybody and earned her first Joymaster win of the season. Unfortunately, Edgar couldn't get it done, and he found himself as the last place loser of the night. Michael John, even though he didn't score the highest, scored the highest of the people that were aiming for immunity. So tonight, he is safe from elimination and will not participate in the vault ceremony. Now, who got that advantage? We may just find that out later tonight or later on in the season. But until then, it'll remain a mystery. And
We're
it
gonna
could.
find out tonight, Dylan.
Oh, you think we're going to find out tonight?
No, we are gonna find out tonight.
Oh, really? Do you have any suspicions?
I'll get to that later.
Oh, well, all right. Damn. So, the stakes for tonight, Enid is the Joy Master. Michael John is safe. Edgar is the last place loser. And Rose, Tori, Jake, Chantel, Chase, Will, DeMonica, Tyler, and Jasmine are all on the chopping block. So, immediately after our questions, we're going to get into that vault ceremony where two of them will go in the bottom. Enid will have to save one of the bottom three, and two of them are facing off in that ho 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 down. Sound fun? Then let's get into it. Oh, we have a donation. Oh, this is a donation for candy canes. We have a $10 donation to give Chase 10 candy canes. So Chase, I will add that to your candy cane total. Viewers, if you wish, donations for candy canes are still up for grabs. You can send to the Venmo or the Cash App, um, any amount of money. Every dollar you send will be a candy cane to that player. You can attach a message if you'd like to maybe speak your piece and tell the players maybe something they're not seeing. Anyways, I'm gonna hop into these questions because we got a lot to talk about here on day 11 in the Isle of Money Holiday House. Uh, it's been an interesting day, hasn't it? I'm gonna start off with Jake. So Jake, last episode, the viewers didn't get to see it, but you and
Oh
DeMonica
boy.
had a pretty big argument
Yeah,
pertaining to Kyra.
yeah.
So viewers, I'm gonna catch you up to speed. Um, Last episode, Kyra and DeMonica had a previous relationship from last year's Christmas special. So DeMonica asked Kyra if any of her judging had anything to do with the previous season. Jake was not too fond of the way that DeMonica and Kyra were communicating, and he ended up interjecting, and DeMonica interjected right back. Uh, this led into another argument that happened in the house yesterday night. I do understand that you two maybe are on a little bit better of terms of now, so I just want to check in with you. Give the audience a recap on what happened in your view and where you think things stand now.
So from what I had understood previously, um, I didn't know that they had a previous history the way that they had it, so I was wrong there. From what I'd seen, my friend's integrity got questioned, and I wanted to step up and defend my friend because that's who I am. If I feel like my friend or any of someone I care about is
My phone died.
being
I'm sorry.
yeah,
Oh, you're
is
okay.
being unfairly treated, I feel like I should step up because nobody did that for me when I was a kid. So I figured that if nobody's going to stand up, I should, but I didn't understand the situation and it wasn't my place. So I apologized to Demonica, and I think we figured out our issue there, and that's that.
DeMonica, I want to ask you, what was your take on the events and where do you stand in the situation?
I don't have anything to say about that.
Okay. Do you have anything you want to add in at all?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Then I'll move on. Enid, last episode, when you were placed in the bottom three, you told Jasmine to basically to send you home because you felt like the other two uh, deserved to be here more because they wanted to be here harder. And now this episode, you came out the gate and you won this challenge, and you didn't just win it by a little bit. You wiped the floor with everybody. Uh, was it what? Did you feel any vindication by winning this challenge?
I felt like people, I don't know, I guess maybe they thought that maybe you want people to think that you're weak in a game. You want them to think that you're weak, but I just felt a little like I don't know, I'm top five petty. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like I had to prove like if you fuck with me, I'm gonna show you what I'm about. Like we can do this throughout the whole entire game. Like you might not like me for being cocky and feeling the way I feel, but I'm a competitor. This is what I do. I've been a competitor since I was a kid. So yeah, I told Jasmine send me home because I'm not about to cry and be like, oh my God, you know, nah, that's not me. That's not what I do. I compete. Um, I'm happy. I'm proud of myself because I wanted to let people know like I'm not a game. This is not a like it's a game, but it's not a game. Like I can really play. I feel good, Dylan. I feel good. Like
Awesome.
don't underestimate me. Don't underestimate me.
Thank you. Michael John, tonight you are safe from elimination. Just before the live, you answered a phone in the main chat where you said that you hope that Demonica or Will go home because they're coming after you. Uh, what do you think your chances would have been of going into that ho 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 down if you didn't have immunity tonight?
I think it's pretty relatively high anytime I don't have safety.
Michael John, I won. There would have been a chance that you could have been saved. The Monica and Will don't determine if you go home or not.
True.
Well, Michael John, thank you for the pageant answer. Will, I'm going to move on to you. Will, you got called out by Michael John.
Yeah,
Where do you think the lines in the house are right now? Do you think that things are blurred, or do you think that things are starting to get a little more concrete?
I mean, everything's a bit obvious. I'm not going to say a lot because of the drink. That's why I'm not going to say a lot.
Very cagey tonight, house guests. Very cagey. Chase, you weren't that cagey last episode because you came out and said, I'm taking that sleigh ride and getting the fuck out of here. What prompted you to play that power last episode?
Um, from what I've talked to from other people, a lot of powers get wasted. So that's a big thing for me, is I didn't want to waste my power. Demonica was very smart. Huh? Oh, sorry. But Demonica was very smart, and she called out that I had one. And
No, that's mine.
honestly, I didn't want to be like, no, you're a liar, because, she was right. So may as well use it if my name's being thrown out, whether I felt I was safe or not. There's always a chance. And in that moment, I felt like demonic has a lot of sway on people, and I just wanted to make sure I was safe.
Thank you. Uh, well, tonight may be Chase's first time not being safe in a little bit, but Edgar, you've been in the exact opposite boat. You know, night one being in the bottom three, you were in the bottom three both times last episode, and now tonight, it seems you're locked in to be in that bottom three again.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
how are you doing right now?
I'm doing fine. As everyone knows, I couldn't compete in the challenge because of a work obligation. I am in the military. It's really hard to get times off. It's really hard to get a break. And I hope that Enid understands that when she sees who the bottom three are. I would have loved to compete, but the people that don't know what I do in the military, I'm an intel analyst. I literally cannot talk about my job as top secret. But let's just say a lot of the things that I do is very James Bond-like, not without the action. And it's very crucial to, the success of the United States. So that is my priority first and foremost over anything else, other than my wife. So it is what it is. If I'm in the bottom three, I tried my best to play the game, but due to the time difference as well, it is what it is. But I do want to get into something, Dylan, before anything else. Um, if someone would please like to come up, because look, I love this game. I don't take this game personally, But the one thing that I hate the most is when people try to attack me personally and say things. And I would just like to know who's bringing up the rumor that I don't want a female to win this season. If anyone saw last season, they knew what had happened to me and they knew how much that affected me. I'm not gonna cry this time because I know who the fuck that I am. But if you really want to step up, because I already have some names that I'm suspicious of that I've heard of. So if you want to please step up, or my vote is gonna go to you. So please just fucking admit that you did that because even Dylan, you can see in Dylan's mouth, he knows how much that affected me. I don't play with that shit. I'm married. I was raised by strong, independent women. I'm LGBTQ friendly. I don't know what you guys are using with that, but I don't fucking play those games because at the end of the day, this is a game, and I don't attack any of y'all personally. Even Jasmine, who like me and her had beef, I don't attack her personally. So please, like, if one of y'all want to come up and say who said it, I would really love that because that's fucked up. Because at the end of the day, this is a fucking game. But I don't take shit personally, but that is something that affected me big time last season, and I'm not going through it again. So, and I don't give a fuck if I go home. I'm just letting y'all know right now. This shit does not mean shit to me, all right? I got bigger things to fucking fry. But don't attack me personally. So if y'all want to come up, be a man, be a woman, and let me know, and we can talk it out. But if you don't come to it, and I find out who the fuck it is, like, we're gonna have something. I'm just letting y'all know. And it's really hard to piss me the fuck off. And I'm pissed off because I don't play with that. I don't
I
play with
think
that at
that,
all.
first of all, I think that you're blowing that out of proportion. You're being a little bit more dramatic than you should be. And I think that it
Demonica,
wasn't a personal attack on your person, on you. It was not. Now,
Demonica,
first of all,
did you
no,
watch
you're not
season
going to
13?
present it that way because if it was presented
No,
to
I
you
am
that
going to
way,
present it that way
that's,
because you
well, no,
clearly
no,
didn't
no.
watch
Wait,
season 13,
wait. I
Demonica.
just
So I
listened
don't
to
want to hear
everything you
that. I don't
said.
like to be
I
painted as
just
something
listened to
personal.
everything you said. You said step up. All right? So let me step up.
So why did you say that?
All
When
right,
did I ever tell you
okay,
that?
shut
You want
up.
to bring up the
Let me
screenshot? When did
talk.
I ever say I
Let
didn't want a
me
woman to
talk.
win?
Let me
Please, let me
talk.
know.
Let me talk. You
All
said
right, go
step
ahead.
up,
So my
correct?
vote's going to you. Thank you for
Wait,
stepping up, but my
first
vote's
of
going to
all,
you.
you're gonna let me talk, and I don't give a fuck if your vote goes to me.
That's
All right,
fine.
but I'm gonna
That's
I'll be
explain
fine. At
right
something
least
back.
I
to
didn't
you.
attack you
I'm gonna
personally, all
say
right?
this
Shows
to
what type of
you:
fucking
the
character you
way
have.
that you're
That's
presenting
ridiculous.
it, the way that you're coming out with it, as
I
though it
am
was a personal
because
attack
that's what
against
I was
yourself.
heard. That's what
Are
I
you
was
gonna
told.
shut the fuck up?
No, I'm not because I'm
Why?
not
You just
attacking you
told you just
personally.
did this
So you
big
want to
speech
attack me
about somebody
personally.
stepping up. All right.
You
So
know,
let
you're
me step
stepping
up and
up,
have
but
my
I
say.
don't like
Now
that
it's my
personal
turn
attack
to
because I
speak.
never said shit,
It's
all
my
right?
turn to
So I
speak.
don't fucking
And you
like that.
don't want
I
me to
can talk
speak
shit and
because
say,
you know I'm
oh,
gonna sit you
Demonica's
down.
going against me,
You
but
know
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
saying, oh,
you know I'm
Demonica's
gonna
going
sit you
against the
down.
men. She's
You
doing
know
this,
I'm
she's
about
doing
to
that. I'm
sit
not
you
saying
down.
that. So,
If you were presented that conversation the way that it was presented to you in a negative way, if you think that somebody
okay.
personally attacked your character, all right, it was
Yes.
not meant or said that way. It was a quote
So
from
who
you.
did you say it to,
It's
Demonica?
something
Let's
you
clear it out
said
because
out of
I
your
apologize
mouth.
for yelling at you. It's just
It's
something that
something you
angers me.
said out of your mouth.
No, so
It's a
okay, so
quote
who
from one
told
of
you?
your
Who told
seasons.
you? Because I'll
All
tell you
right.
who told
You
me.
told me
So
it's your
Enid
video.
told me that someone
It's
said that.
your
So I want to know
video.
who said it.
It's you in a video saying
What
it.
video?
You want boys to
What
win.
video? What video? What video? Please pull up the video. Pull up the fucking video. Pull up the proof. The proof is in the pudding. Pull it up. Pull it up, Demonica, please. I
How
want you
is
to
that
pull
a
it up because that's
personal attack
bullshit. Because I
against your
never said
fucking
that. All
character?
right? Pull it up. Pull it up. Pull it up. When did I ever say I wanted a boy to win? Pull it up. Please. It's the same shit as last season. Don't fucking attack me when you don't have evidence. I don't want to fucking hear it. Because that's bullshit. I don't attack
You're very
nobody personally.
aggressive. You
So if
need
you
to
want to say
calm
that
the
shit, you can
fuck
say whatever the
down.
fuck you want.
No,
My vote
you
is going
need
for
to
you. I
calm
hope
the
we're
fuck
bottom
down.
two so I can take your ass out of this fucking game. Because that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Because you know, if you saw season 13, you know how much that fucking affected me. All right? So I don't want to hear that shit. All right? That's using something that had already affected me personally in this game. And I don't do that shit to nobody. All right? So I don't want to hear that shit. That's why you're fucking frozen. Because God brought himself in this conversation. He froze your ass. Because he knows you're fucking lying. Fuck out of here, bro, with that bullshit. Sorry, Dylan, but you know how I am. It's really hard to get me angry, but that's just something I take very personally. And I'm not going through that again. So.
It was just the God froze you for a reason thing that got me. um, okay,
God knows what he's doing. God knows what he's doing. God is watching.
okay. Well, I guess we're gonna continue. Thank you, house guests, for shedding light on that. Um, damn. Okay. Well, I'm going to move on to Tyler. Tyler, on a happier note, you won your first individual challenge last night, and it was the lip sync challenge. As a lip sync super fan, how did it feel fulfilling that goal of yours?
Well, for me, I give good mouth. So so giving good mouth, I was like, this is gonna be like a walk in the park for me. And honestly, I was enjoying every single moment of it, even though I didn't know half of the shit that was going on. I didn't know half the fucking lyrics.
Chantel, you were also in the top two. It's even though lip syncing is not your favorite thing, it seems to be your thing. Uh, what was the feeling when you were in the top two?
I was honestly shocked that I was up there because I felt like the whole team brought it. I didn't think it was just me that was shining.
Yana then came for you, and she didn't just come for you a little, she came for you hard. Uh, how do you feel about that whole situation?
I mean, I feel bad, but it's a game, right? So, yeah, it is what it is.
Jasmine, so far in this competition, you are the only person to be in two duels. Last episode was the first time you weren't in there dueling. Are you nervous that tonight you may go back in there?
Always, absolutely, especially tonight because I'm kind of feeling like what I woke up not feeling so well, so like it would not be ideal, but always worried. You never know. But I'll be honest, it seems that I by the time I woke up and got going, I thought one thing was happening, and then I went to work and I got off, and by the time I got off work, it turned out that everything was flipped upside down. So I'll be honest in saying I'm coming into this episode having absolutely no idea what is happening and what is going to happen this episode.
Thank you. Tori, so far this season, out of 5 vault ceremonies, we've only gotten an answer for who should go in the bottom 2 times. Not a good track record. Why do you think it's been so difficult this season to name a bottom 3?
I feel like people can't make a decision, and maybe people have other opinions, and also people are trying to keep the clock from going so that way there are no decisions made.
Oh my God. Can we hear him get to the vote? Because I'm ready to get her.
To
She
get
is such,
me,
yeah, you are like the biggest snake in this fucking game. You have caused so much disruption today
please tell
that
me
I am
how.
so ready.
Please tell me
You
how,
got this
Demonica, because
innocent
you
little
were in my DM saying you
girl.
owe
I
me
have
your,
not been in
like,
your DM, period. I have not
not
talked to
today.
you.
Not
I have
today,
not
but
talked
after
to
we
you,
got off giraffes, you
period.
said you
I
felt
have not
indebted to
talked to you,
me.
period, bitch. I haven't talked to you at all.
Can we mute her?
And I know, can you reach your
This is
fucking
gonna happen
self?
during the live, like,
Because you're a
voting too,
liar.
so. You're a liar. You
You're
said
a
you had no
liar.
reason to come
You're a
after me, and why are
fucking
you coming
liar.
after
When
me?
was the
Why are you
last time
coming
you
after
did
me?
that?
Welcome to the
When was the
show.
last time I messaged you? Last night your boyfriend had the shit, so nobody talked to you. When was the last time I talked to
Did
you?
I? After the giraffes vote, you thanked me for
That
not
was
putting
week
you up when
one.
I was
That
Jolly
was the
Master.
first fucking day. Are you kidding me?
I'm just going based off of what you told me. I didn't say when you told me.
Day,
I'm just saying
you
you
have been
told
running
me.
around here with a chicken with your head cut the fuck off.
You're the one that during the last live saying that there's a Beast Games
You're the one in
alliance,
a
a DH1 alliance.
six-person
So
alliance.
what is it?
All
You
right?
said that you
You're
don't
in a
talk about me, but
five-person
then you
fucking
do during the live
alliance.
with me
All
right
right?
on.
You're in an alliance.
Make it make
You're trying
sense.
to protect your alliance. You're manipulating little motherfucking. You're just a manipulator. I'm gonna call
Demonica, you really thought you
you're a
ate.
manipulating motherfucker. All right? That's
All
what
right.
you are. And you're
You thought you
protecting the
ate.
fucking six-person alliance.
Right. Yep. Guys, I got a 6-person
I am a fucking
alliance.
distraction. And you have
I
been
got a
running
6-person
away from my
alliance, and
man's
there's no
account
way that Will and
all
Demonica are in an
fucking
alliance,
day.
right?
You
Right?
have
Are we
been
going to
talking
deny
about
that?
me all day.
Are we going to deny that?
Girl, I didn't even hear you.
Why are you bringing my name into it?
Because she's a snake.
Yeah, it's because I'm a
Why
snake.
don't you tell us about your alliance? Why don't you tell us about
Why
who's
don't
in
you
your
tell us about
alliance?
yours? You damn
You
exposed it
just
last
chose
live.
my folks
You got
out.
Tyler
I don't
exposing
have
it
an
last live.
alliance.
You had
I don't
Ryan
have a fucking
exposing it
alliance.
last live. So
You
I
are,
hear you talking so much about
girl, give
alliance.
me a break.
Your
Give me
whole
a break.
alliance is out
Give me a
targeting other
break.
people.
Give me a break. You better ask your boy Jake.
I don't target anybody unless
You
they
better
target
ask your
me,
boy
by the way,
Jake what
Demonica.
he told me. You better ask your boy Jake since he came back and told
All
you
right, yeah,
things.
you thought you
You better
ate.
go ask your boy Jake. Tori,
Jay.
who's in your alliance, Tori?
It's like I paid her to say that.
Tori,
Like,
who are you working with?
it's so. Who are you
Tori,
working
who are
with?
you working with?
Who are you working with?
Who are you working with?
Who are you working with?
Who you have this plan to put me
Answer
and
the
Will in the
question. Who
box
are you
tonight?
working with, Demonica? Who are you working with?
Who's working with you to put me and Will in the box tonight?
Who's working with you to put other people in the box tonight?
Don't ask me a question with a question. Answer it. Why can't you
You're
answer
telling
it?
so many people other different things of who you want in the box tonight.
Okay, you
like,
already said
that's what
it's
I'm
me and
hearing, and
Will.
that's what's
So,
coming
okay,
back to me.
said
You didn't
it's me
talk to
and
me.
Will. You said it's me and Will. Now, who are you working with to put us there?
Are you admitting that you guys are in an alliance, or who are you working
You're
with?
so manipulative. You can't even
Yeah,
answer a
I'm
straight
the
question.
manipulator.
Why can't
Okay.
you answer a straight
All
question?
right.
Answer the
All right,
question,
Dylan,
sweetheart.
let's go
Answer
on.
the question. You want to go on now? You want to answer the question?
Why don't you answer the question?
You have everything settled,
Why don't
right?
you answer the question? I
Everything
mean,
is going to go your way tonight,
it's
right?
so funny. You don't answer the question, but Tyler answers it for you. Ryan answered it for you. Like,
what are you talking about, Suzanne?
Look at the last live.
Suzanne, stop living
Tori,
in the
just drop it,
past.
bro. You're not gonna convince her. Just drop it.
I
Come into
know.
the
I know.
past.
It's like if
Yeah,
anybody
okay,
says her name at all, she just
so
like runs her mouth.
Edgar's one of them. Well, who's the other one?
Bro, I'm not in alliance with anybody. What are you talking about? I can literally send you a screenshot with my
I
group
want to
chats,
be in
bro.
an
I don't
alliance
have
with
any.
anyone that
I can
you're
send you
not
a
in an
screenshot.
alliance
I don't
with.
have any. I don't
That's
know
who
where the
I
fuck
want to
you're
be
getting
in
this
an alliance
information
with.
from.
I
You're
got
in an
open
Someone's
alliance.
arms.
fucking lying to
I'm
you.
easy to talk to. If anybody wants to talk to
Yeah,
me,
and
they
that's
can
why you
approach
have
me.
so many fucking alliances right now.
I guess we're not in one because you don't approach me, but you
But
were
you said
so
I've been talking
thankful,
to you,
and
sweetheart.
you owed.
You said I've been
You
talking to
said
you.
that you owed me your whole game because I didn't put you up as Jolly Master. Yeah, do you remember saying that?
Have you ever
Yeah, not to
heard?
I thought
mention
we
when
were
you
cool
mentioned
since. Has my name been in your
targeting
mouth
me.
since?
Girl,
Nope.
You also
I
mentioned
hold my
targeting
game.
me because you
You're never
wanted to
around.
blow. You wanted
You're
to
never around.
conceal
You
that we
never
were
You
talk.
working
attacked
together.
Jake. Who else did you yell on this call with? You attacked Chase at one
Keep on pointing
point.
fingers.
I
You
apologize for the
attacked
loud mic.
Edgar. You attacked Michael.
Keep going.
You've heard Rose. Let's see
Keep
who else
going.
on here.
Keep going. Villainize me. Keep villainizing you when you're the real
You do it to
villain.
Nah, you're
yourself.
doing it to
Wait, when did
yourself.
she
You do it
mention
to yourself.
me?
I'm doing what to myself? What am
You're
I doing?
villainizing yourself.
Hello, can anybody hear me? Dylan
I can
is
hear you.
Dylan's in the toilet, so he asked me to step in. The next question's for Rose. Rose, who do you think have a power or have the power?
I was gonna wait till the vote starts. Do you want me to just say it now? Because I prefer to wait, but if you want it to happen now, it's gonna cause more arguing. Do you want that arguing now or do you want to wait? I think
I
it's
don't
better to wait.
listen. That was Dylan's question for you.
I'm
So
back. I apologize.
Dylan,
But Rose doesn't have to answer.
I want to
I'm
ask,
back.
do you want me to reveal now or do you want me to wait till the vote starts?
Go for it.
I would prefer to wait till the vote starts. Can I do that? Dylan, would you be okay if I waited
I'm
till
not
the
gonna
vote
hold a gun
starts?
to your head.
Okay, I'll wait.
I said, yeah, I'm not gonna hold a gun to your head. Okay. Y'all, I do apologize. I was incapacitated for a moment. There may have been a leakage in yeah. Anyways, let's get to this goddamn vote. Okay. So the stakes tonight are Enid as the Joymaster. You will not vote unless after the 15 decision made. Michael John, since you were on the nice list, you will also not vote because you are safe. So that means tonight there is going to be 10 people voting, which means to get majority, you need 6 people to agree to a vote. Enid, I'm now going to put you in the waiting room, and someone should call you on Skype. See ya. Michael John, I'm going to open up the waiting room, or not the, I'm going to behind the scenes room, and I'm going to send you over there. Okay? And when we're done, I will bring you back.
Jake, I'm gonna tell you right now, pal, you better turn the volume down on your headphones, buddy.
Okay, well, everyone, Edgar's in the bottom. It's 15 minutes to come to decision. Let's get it done. And your time begins now.
All right, I'm going to say this right now. I fully believe I'm making a calculated risk, and if I'm wrong, I'm the one that's going home tonight. So just understand, I could be wrong. I fully believe that Demonica has the milk and cookies power that allows her to replace herself with anybody if she goes up. That is what I believe, and I will be basing my votes on that. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I go home tonight. So that we're going to start and open with that.
You have got to be fucking kidding me.
I'll tell you
You
you're wrong.
got to be
I know
kidding
who has
me.
the milk and cookies, Rose. You're wrong. And it's not me.
You have got to be kidding me, Rose. After you literally just sat here today and told me every person in that fucking alliance. Tori, if you want to get mad at anybody, you should be getting mad at her. Because she is the one who told me that you guys were all in a fucking alliance and that you had a deal against me today. She
Monica,
is
was
the
my
one.
name included in that?
Do you believe
Yes.
her?
Why
Do you
the fuck,
believe her?
Rose? You know
I'm
damn
sorry,
well
but
I'm in
you're
no damn
lying.
fucking
That
alliances.
you
So why
even
did you involve
said.
me in that?
So
Why
I
did
can't
you put
even
my name
believe
in
that
that?
you.
I'm sorry. That is a lie. She is lying. I did
Are you
not
fucking
mention an
kidding
alliance.
me? Are you kidding me?
I just
No.
had a quick question too, because DeMonica, we spoke on the phone, and then right after that, the person that we had spoke about called me and told me you were saying things about what I said.
Who? Who are we talking to?
To DeMonica, we spoke on the phone, and then I said like, yeah, maybe this person's at the bottom of a totem pole, and then it got said immediately to that person because they called me right away and said, hey, somebody told me you said this, and you were the only person I talked to. So it was like I trusted you, but then just wanted to say that. That kind of sucks. It just
Well,
sucks.
who are you talking to? Who told you that?
Well, you should know who you told. Who you told. You talked to them.
No. Why do y'all play that game? Why do y'all beat around the fucking bush?
Well, because we're not stupid. Like you know who you told. You just talked to me and then you called her right after.
Okay, are you going to tell me who that person is? Because you're working with two girls. So which one of them said it?
I'm
And it's
working
me
with
because
two girls.
apparently you were saying my name all day today, Chase. I heard that from a few people, which made me a little upset
No,
because you
that's totally fair. All I said to people was that you and me have literally had no time to talk. And so if like it came down to a pecking order, I didn't know what else to do. But
that's
This is what I think is going on. In order for their plan to work, they have to make one person or two or three look bad.
Who's
The
their
truth
plan to
of the
work?
matter is, the truth of the matter is, and I'm not going to stop beating around the bush because I think that that's what you guys, that's your game, that's how you're playing it. You're throwing little things out, but you're not saying names because you don't want to bury each other. And I completely understand that you guys don't want to turn on each other and bring each other out and expose your alliance. But there is an alliance here, whether you guys want to believe it or not.
There are
there's
multiple
At this
here.
tons
point,
of alliances.
at this point, you are all in a very tight position because you guys have pinned me with Enid. And if Enid is the Joy Master tonight, you guys believe that she will save me or will. That's what you said. That's what Miss Thing said. You said. So if we're talking about that, you guys are not mentioning each other's names. That's first of all. Psychologically, that's very suspicious.
Well, no one's came after me except you in this game.
But you're throwing
Nobody else has
accusations.
said my name
But you're
except you,
throwing
so my first vote is
accusations
for
at me,
Demonica.
telling me
My
that
first
someone
vote is
told
for
you.
Demonica. If anybody else is voting for Demonica,
Girl,
you can
you
raise your
are.
hand.
Listen, let me
So
tell you
all this
something.
is
I
happening.
wouldn't know half the stuff that you guys are up to
Like, I'm
if
a
Chase and Chase even told me, say, Chase, that you're gonna like try to bust me out and try
Yeah,
to confront me, then we're gonna bring your stuff out too.
that's
Because
fine.
you told me that one of your people, Jake or Michael, have that cookie fucking thing. That's what you told me.
I said
That's what
that
you
I
told
think,
me today. You
yeah,
told
yeah.
me that one of them had it.
No, I
All
didn't
right.
say I told you one of them
You
had it.
also
I said
told
that
me that you
based
were
off of
willing to go. You
candies.
told me that you told me about the plan. You told me that they were putting me on being real up because if they put me in real up, they would get one of us out tonight. You told me that. You said you were going to try to convince them to not go after me. That's what
And
you said.
they all know that too. Anybody I spoke to, they know I did that. So I'm not worried.
You guys have been running around here. I wouldn't expect you. First of all, y'all think. Let me just explain something to you. I am an OG. And secondly, the little game y'all are playing, I've already played. All right. So I'm gonna give y'all a dose of reality. All right. You can sit here, you guys are already a unit. You guys are a unit. You're not gonna go against each other. You already have a decision on who you're voting in. And I want you to know that tonight we're gonna see what happens. So let's cut the bullshit. All right. Let's cut the bullshit. Jake, why don't you tell Tyler who you compared him to?
Wait, who'd I compare Tyler to?
Who did you compare him to? You say he was just like today.
By the way, she's saying we're gonna see what happens because she
I
has the milk and
genuinely don't
cookies
know
Girl, I
power.
because
don't have that
we had a
fucking power to
talk.
trust and believe. If I
So
did, baby,
here's
Because
what
you
happened.
wouldn't
if I
say
had
that
it,
otherwise. Because
I
if
don't
you
think I
said
compared
if you weren't
Tyler
gonna
to
say
anyone
that,
in
we'll
the
see
worst
what
of
happens.
I
It
possible
wouldn't
ways.
be
means you're
wasting my
confident
time
you're not
talking to you
going
if I
tonight.
had it. All
Well,
I
right?
don't think I
Trust and
said
believe.
who
You
did
If I
told me that
had
the
it,
what did
power
I say?
y'all
existed.
should be
That's
very scared.
I
But I
can't
do
hear
not have
Jasmine at
it.
all.
But
I don't have it. If I had it, I promise you, baby, I wouldn't hesitate to use it.
Wait,
All right.
Demonica, Jasmine's trying to speak.
Yeah,
I know,
Jasmine, what
and
are you saying?
that's why you're doing this because you are
Girl,
going to
Jasmine
you're
use
trying
it
to
tonight.
speak.
delusional and confused.
it's
Okay?
cool. It's cool. It's cool. Everybody's entitled to their own voice. Like I don't need like a spot. I'm just
Yeah,
saying, like
I
if
don't have the power,
Chase
but I
just
do
said
have a
like
vote.
Chase and
I do
Demonica
have a
were
vote.
just arguing, and clear and Chase already said that that he knows who has milk and cookies, and it's not Demonica. So like,
It's one of his people. He told me it's Jake or it's Michael.
I didn't say it was Jake or him. I just said I
Yeah,
think
you
one of
did.
these
Yes,
people.
you
I
did.
said it could
Yes,
probably.
you did.
I named
Yes,
off
you did.
about 3 names with people who had candy canes, and that's exactly what I did. And you guys can believe me or not.
And if you think,
And I did the same thing.
Tori, if you think for
And I
1
did
minute,
the same thing with
if
Will.
you think for 1 minute, Tori, because you know what, once you get rid of me, then I'm out of the picture. Okay. So
Demonica,
I'm
you
going.
put yourself in this
Listen,
situation.
no, I'm not
I
going
told you
home.
in the
I'm not
chat.
going home, and I'm not begging for my life. I'm telling you what's gonna happen.
Right,
Because
I
I'm a
can't talk.
psychic. So listen to it. Check it out.
We were
You
good.
may
Like,
think
I
She's
don't
not going
that we were
home.
understand.
She
good.
has the
We were good
power.
until I heard you talking about me again and
You're gonna have
talking
to
in the live
listen. I'm
about me
giving you
last
some
night.
advice, sweetheart.
What am I
I'm about to
supposed to
give you
do?
some
Who else am I
advice.
supposed to vote
I'm about
for?
to give you
And
some
guys, we do
advice.
have to vote at some point.
I'm giving you
So
some
my
advice.
first vote is for Demonica. I don't
Okay,
want the
I
time to
don't
go
care.
off.
Thank you so much. Give it to me. All right.
Jake,
But let me tell
Jake,
you.
you look stressed as fuck, bro.
Yeah, I
What is
don't like
going
the
on,
yelling.
dude?
The yelling is just
I
too
don't
much.
either.
That's
And
all.
then I
Gotcha.
have to raise my
I
voice
understand.
because I can't hear anything
Can we
else.
do our first
I
vote?
won't yell anymore, Jake. I apologize.
You know what? I don't give a shit how you guys. I'm not going to bend for anybody. You guys have been trying to get me out of this game, and I'm a goddamn fighter. And if you don't like it, take your earphones out, put me on mute, and suck. I'm not going to say that part, but I will say this, Tori. If you think for 1 minute that you will make it to the finals with those two guys, you're crazy. All right. So you go ahead and put your trust all into two
Demonica,
guys
what two
that have
guys
the
though?
thing.
I
You're
don't
And
put my
talking
Andrews, I'm
trust
about
not
in
even
beating
talking
around
anybody.
the
about you
bush, but
because I'm
I
you're
don't
talking
put
about
beating
my
around the
Chase.
trust
bush.
in
You're
I'm
not
talking
anybody.
naming
about Chase
direct
and
people.
Michael.
So
I'm
okay,
talking about
thank you.
Chase
Thank
and
you for being
Michael
direct.
because that's who he told me he was fucking closest to today. All right.
Who
I
told you
did
that?
say that I was close to Tori, yes, because I said I liked
You
the way.
said Michael.
I do like Michael
Chase
too.
said that.
Yeah, I do like Michael
You
too.
said you said you were close to Tori. Yes, you did say Tori, but you said you were closest to Michael. That's what you
Plus,
said.
I feel like Chase and I have always been pinned together because, like,
Because of
oh,
the
there's a
traitors.
6
there's a
minutes.
traitors
Well, you're gonna
alliance.
find
That
out.
implies
You're
me
gonna find
only
out.
and
You're gonna
Chase
find out how
only.
close
Like,
y'all
And
are.
prior
You're
to
gonna
that,
find out.
DeMonica, nothing was said about you.
Either
So
way.
I don't
Find out.
understand. Once you said that, I'm like, she's
And I
talking
talk
about me
loud
and my
because I'm from the fucking
alliances.
South.
Either way, can we just
And that's
talk
vote?
not
loud because
fair
I'm
to
from
me
the
because
fucking South.
I gave you the respect that I didn't do
And
you.
Edgar, I'm really tired of you trying to pin me as a fucking trying to present
Aw,
me as a
don't play
bad
victim
person.
here, dog.
You
Don't
know,
do that.
you
I'm
are
not. Nope,
trying
I'm
to
muting your
try
ass.
to
I'm not listening to
point
this
me
because
as a
there's no way
bad
you're gonna
person.
paint your
So
side
you
of
Guys,
the.
just
we
got
only
through
have
I'm
yelling.
five
taking my
You
mic
minutes.
off.
just
You
got
have a
through
good one. My
yelling.
first vote is
You
for
just got through
DeMonica.
yelling about your
Right.
fucking
So
reputation.
one from DeMonica.
While you trying to destroy
Unfortunately, I
somebody
have
with your
to vote for
narcissistic
DeMonica.
Nah, I'm
I'm
ass.
bigger than
sorry.
you. I don't do
I
personal
didn't want
attacks.
to,
I'm bigger than you.
but
So
this is the way it has to be for me. That's what's
Like,
best
I
for my
swear.
game. I'm sorry.
I
We
don't.
gotta vote. So
I'm just
that's
letting you
3.
know.
You have to vote. Is anybody else voting for DeMonica? We have 1, 2, 3, 4.
I trusted you.
Edgar is out of hand 5. So we
Yeah,
have
I didn't trust you.
DeMonica.
All
And
right.
now we need another
Why would
person.
I trust you
before
in
it
a
goes
fucking
to
5-person alliance?
Polly
Because
Master.
you went and called somebody right after we talked.
Because I don't trust you, and you fucking went and talked to your alliance.
My second vote,
I
I'm
owe no
voting
honor to
for
you.
Will.
I don't
because
owe you
Will knew
shit.
the whole time
Okay,
that
fair enough. Then
there
we
was a
won't talk
bounty
Can I
again.
You lied
speak?
to me. I
on
lied
me.
to you. Are you
DeMonica,
We won't
kidding
talk
me?
DeMonica, can I
again. It's
speak?
Monica,
okay.
can
I'm
you
just gonna
DeMonica,
distance
my
myself
second
from you. It's
vote
fine.
and the
I
reason
really,
why
I want to
I owe
speak.
Will the reason why. The reason
You
why
guys
I
have
want to
been
vote
throwing
Will
Will
for
under the
my
bus this
second
whole
person.
game. So Will needs a
Can
You're
I?
chance.
trying to fucking make me
Not
look
fair.
bad.
Will
Like you're
needs
trying
a
to.
chance.
can we
It's
give
not even
Will a
about the
chance to
fucking
talk
game.
though?
Trying
I'm
to run the
screaming
clock,
Let's
because
guys.
give
you're
Don't
Will.
pay
literally
your
trying to paint
attention.
me
Don't
as a
pay
fucking
Monica
bad
I'm voting
person.
for
right now.
Will
Sorry,
as
All
guys.
right,
well.
I'm not a bad person.
Jake,
Okay,
And
Will,
that's
so
what
I'm
what
I
the
you are.
sorry.
voted
It's
hell?
I
not
for
about
have
the
Will
So
to.
can
fucking
we?
because
game.
you
Look,
knew
It's
that
about you trying
nobody's
to make me
voting.
look like I'm
all
a
right, guys,
bad
we
Nobody's
gotta
person.
stop
voting.
What the
talking and
hell,
I
vote.
want to
Jake?
be
Put
a
your
Can you
mute.
get
fucking
a?
I
thought
want to
in
be a
me.
mute.
so
I'm
I thought so
sorry.
I was playing.
We
Speak.
gotta
Will,
vote.
what do
Like,
you
what
have
the
to
Can I
fuck
say?
speak?
ever?
We
I
have
will
to
Can I
walk
vote.
just
out this
speak?
fucking game
Will,
right
speak.
now if that
Will.
makes everybody fucking
DeMonica,
happy. But you're
DeMonica,
not gonna
can I
make
just
me
speak
look
for a
like a
second,
bad
please?
person when I've tried to be respectful to every fucking one of you. And that's
Okay.
what you did. You cannot sit there and yell, nobody's gonna fucking mess with your reputation. And then when I start yelling back, you point the
Hear
finger at
anybody
me.
DeMonica,
Fuck
how are
you,
you
Will,
being
bitch.
I'm
This is
respectful though
what
by
sorry.
I
We're
saying
tried to
never
something that
do.
gonna
you
vote
know
if we don't
personally
get a
affected
chance.
me?
Nobody's
Guys, we
voting
gotta
how they
be
want to be
quiet.
Being
We
safe. I
gotta be
feel
respectful at
this is
all.
the reason I'm voting for you.
All right.
For some
Genuinely.
reason to know
Unfair.
why I placed
I'm
Genuinely.
not
it
gonna
down
sit
on
back
him.
and
And I
let
don't
you
think
fucking
he cares.
attack me.
Raise your hand if you're
Wait,
voting
guys, can
for.
Jasmine talk? I want
Say
to know what
something.
I want to hear what Will has to say.
Yeah, you know what? I don't need to vote.
Do
Yeah,
we get to vote
Will
after this timer gets
Reminder, I
done?
need votes from most of you. Only two
Yeah,
of
Okay,
you.
vote,
Will,
guys.
what do you have to
Vote.
Can
say?
I,
And then Jasmine.
because
Jake?
it's being lumped in.
Oh, sorry.
Not fair.
Will,
I'm
talk.
just
You're being lumped in, Jasmine. Is that what you're saying?
I'm
You have
saying
every right to be upset with
Will
me for
has
that.
been like
I
quiet,
I
and he's
don't want to do this, but
lumped into
nobody
every
else is voting.
single situation, and
Guys,
if
we
it's
have
not
to
fair.
vote.
We have to
But
vote.
like,
I'm voting to Monica and I'm voting Will. That's my vote
We
sealed.
get it. Like you did it, Tori. Great job. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
that's
But I'm
one.
Okay,
telling other
can
people
Will
Well, we
defend
gotta go
himself
one by
though?
one.
We
There's
still have
I
enough time
want to
where
hear what
Will
Will
can
has to
defend
say.
himself.
there's
Will has
2
absolutely
minutes
every right to
left.
be upset with me.
Everybody else to
Please.
vote. Like just give
I'm
Will.
voting Tory and Chase.
Okay, awesome. I'm voting.
Can we hear from Will for a second? Because
Can
Yeah,
we hear Will?
please. Like, I'm trying to understand what
We
the
have
fuck's
two
Jake,
going on.
minutes, so
Yeah.
Will, can you make it quick? That's all.
Yes.
I am. That is. What the fuck,
Yeah.
Jake?
So here's nobody's voting, and I don't
No,
want to
it
go in
looked
there.
no, because I don't know why you're doing it after the whole conversation we have had.
Yeah,
I'm
we've
really
had a
hurt
great
by that.
conversation.
When
I
it comes
understand,
to
and
a
I
minute,
want to
we gotta
talk. I
vote.
want to talk after.
I need to talk about one thing,
Yeah.
and that's to you, Rose. We've spoken a lot on all of that, and I've had conversations today where
My final vote is for Tyler and Jasmine. I'm just gonna
Okay.
throw it out to random
See
people.
what I mean? I told you.
Final vote is
And my
for
first vote is for Rose, so she can let it.
Rose, that. Whoa,
Okay.
what? Wait, hold
guys.
on.
We need to vote. We don't have
Like,
time.
Rose is
Rose,
my
that's
first
not
I'm
what you
just
told
throwing
me.
it to random people until we get a
Vote for the
consensus. We
vote.
get a
Rose is my first
consensus, and I will hop on the consensus.
We're
I
Okay.
not
vote
gonna
for
have
Dylan
one.
and
That's how it
Sharonica.
works.
Dylan
I'm
and
doing-
Sharonica, you are
That's
going.
how it works. Nobody.
If there
I
is
agree,
a
Jasmine.
majority, I will
That's
hop
not
with the
gonna happen. It
majority.
never
Until
does.
then,
Guys,
those are
all right.
random names.
Tori,
Oh,
somebody
alright.
get this. We gotta
Yeah.
raise our hands.
You know what? I'm sorry. I want to Will actually get a chance to finish his sentence because I feel like he just keeps getting in.
Are we just gonna talk this into not voting?
I
again
did it.
now?
That's
Jake,
what we're doing.
let Will
No,
have a
I'm
second talk.
just trying to
because he
understand what the
literally has
fuck is
not had a
going
chance.
on, bro.
Okay,
Just-
but at this point we have to vote, or it's gonna
No,
be
we
the
don't.
same.
Have
We
to
need-
vote already, and then he can say it
You're
afterward, and then
You
maybe
can
It's
speak.
not because once the
oh
vote
my
happens, you can't.
God.
We're not
I'm
voting.
so
Like
sorry,
people
Bill.
need to be able to have a
Remember to
chance.
cast two
Vote.
votes, or you could get picked
I'm
from the
casting
bottom.
my votes
honestly, for taking away the voice,
DeMonica and
I vote for
Tyler.
Chase and Tori
All right,
because
Chase
Oh,
is
not
voting.
DeMonica and Tyler. Okay.
taking voices
I'm
away.
casting my vote for
So,
Rose and Chase
absolutely.
Since Chase just came after me. Rose and Chase.
Stop
Rose
taking.
and Chase.
Guys, we got to vote.
Will,
That
already
was the cool
go
Chase.
ahead. You have
Rose
not
and
had a
Chase.
chance.
Yeah,
Chase and
Will.
Tori, that's my vote. Chase and Tori for now until we get a consensus. Because you can't be taking the voice away from everybody. I told you today I didn't vote for you, but people got to have a chance to talk.
Jasmine, I
Talk,
didn't vote for
please.
you either, and I told you I wouldn't. So
You're
that's
trying to take voices away from people,
no,
and
but
Vote
look at the
Chantel. I
timer.
need
It's
to
the
vote
Rose
for
timer.
and
It's
Chase.
like
Chantel.
Jasmine.
I
It's
just
like
don't
the
understand what
timer.
the
Taking the
fuck is
grass
going
If you
on,
don't,
man.
if
bro.
you're gonna
I
vote
hope
for
you
me,
go
then I
home.
know where I'm gonna.
Somebody
First
please
of
vote for
all,
me.
I'm
All right, I
sorry.
changed
I
my vote
have
from
to vote for
Tyler to
Rose.
Jasmine. I changed my vote from Tyler to Jasmine.
why? Why? Like literally, see,
Chantel has one vote
you
in.
literally just
I need
saying that
another
everybody needs
vote.
to have a
I'm
chance.
Tyler. I'm
I'm
sorry. We
sorry. I
get
have
to
to
talking
vote
and stuff
Chase.
though.
Like
Say it
you're
again.
just
Okay.
Minus
Edgar and
for
Will.
You
yeah,
gotta vote.
minus for DeMonica and Rose.
Fuck me, Jesus. I'm just gonna vote Tori and Jake because no one's let me speak.
Okay.
Jake, you voted. Everybody's voted.
I
All right,
voted.
everyone.
I
I
didn't
voted.
want to.
Y'all
I
cut
didn't
it
want
close,
to.
but everyone voted, but not a consensus.
And now you get to fucking feel the fire, bitch. Welcome to the jungle, and here's Daenerys Targaryen. All right, get ready for the fireworks.
fuck. Ugh. Oh,
Okay, everyone. I'm going to bring back Enid. Where's she at? Bring back Enid.
You need me to call her?
And now I'm gonna let her in to the waiting room.
Oh, she's still okay. And Michael, you gotta bring back Michael.
Nope, Michael's gonna find out the same time everyone else.
Oof. This game is just so.
How was that, y'all? I missed it, but I'm can't wait to see what happens.
Oh, you missed it?
Yeah. I was talking to Enid.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I
I
still have
wanted
to
to
wrap
see
my head
this.
around what even happened. Like some of these votes, I don't even understand.
Rose, you are just a joke. Like, that is just all I can say. You're a damn fucking joke.
She should be coming back.
Okay. She might still be on Skype. Let me kick her off the Skype.
Yeah, and she was the video saved and everything. I think she was with her daughter, but she should be coming right back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there we go. Should let her in now. Viewers, how are y'all feeling? There we go. Now she.
And MJ should be coming back too.
Oh no, he's fine. He can stay in there.
He can stay. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, well, he's here. Okay, Enid. We just concluded this vault ceremony. Everyone did vote, but there was not a consensus on who should be in the bottom. That means that once again, that power is up for grabs, and tonight that power is up for grabs for you. So you've got free reign. You can pick anyone in the game except for Michael John. So that means I need you to select Will, Rose, Jake, Chase, Tyler, Chantel, Edgar, Tori, Jasmine, Demonica to head into the bottom three and on that naughty list. Are you ready to make your decision? All right. Who is the first player you're putting on the naughty list?
Motherfuckers. What the fuck? I think the first person I'm going to choose, because unfortunately, like last game, I felt like Your excuse was fucking lame as fuck. You could have chosen anybody else. We won the challenge. I made it regardless of me being there whenever I was there, and you won, bitch. You won. Sorry.
Why are we calling each other bitches? I don't get
I
why
don't
we
give a fuck. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
one another and
Sorry,
not.
you're going in. That's it.
All right.
Simple. Because you could have chosen anyone else. We won.
What
Why
else did
me?
I have to go off of, though? Who
Why
else
me?
do you think
Oh, because we
chosen?
didn't talk? That shit is lame. That shit is lame. Oh, we didn't. Oh,
It's
you didn't make it there 24 and 24. We still won. Why
Yeah,
me?
we still won, but the reason why, which I said last night, and
The
again,
reason
I
was
had
what?
no hard feelings in the first place. I'll explain it to you. The reason why I voted for you last time, Enid, is because I didn't have another name to go off of. I
Oh
didn't
no,
have
you
anyone
didn't.
that
You
I
had
felt
a lot of
that
people, so that means that you was working with a lot of people.
I could have
So,
said Demonica. I could have said Will's name, the two people that I
and
said
you didn't.
tonight, and I
Well,
didn't. I
she
said
said
And
that
you
was
didn't. You
there's
said
no
me.
one from her
And you
side.
said me.
the reason why I said you, and the only thing I could go
Bitch,
off of
you
at that
won.
time.
You won.
So I
You
have to pick a
won.
loser
And I was
then? So I
there.
have to pick a losing side then? Is that what you would have done?
What a joke.
She's a fucking joke. Tori.
Make it make
Anyways,
sense.
no, you make it make sense.
I'm
You
trying to
make it make sense.
answer your
You make it
question.
make
You're
sense.
not even
You make it
allowing
make sense.
it.
You
Calling me
make it
a
make
bitch.
sense.
When
Shut
have
the
I
fuck
ever
up.
called you
You
a
make it
bad
make
name?
sense, Tori.
I handled it with grace. I was
No, you
nice. I
didn't.
gave you the
No, you didn't.
respect and the
No, you
reason
didn't.
why, and you say I'm voting Tori because she's a bitch. Okay,
No,
I
I'm
don't
voting
play that way.
Tori
I
because
don't
you
play that
voted.
way. I don't name
No,
call. I
no,
don't
Tori.
degrade people.
Tori.
So go ahead,
Tori.
put me in the bottom. Pick your next
Tori.
person. Pick your
Tori.
next person.
Tori. Tori. Like I said, I was on your team and we won and you chose me. Sorry, Jake. Jake, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Jake. I was on your team and we won and you chose me. Why me? If you could have chosen the Monica, you could have chosen Will, you could have chosen anybody, and you chose me, and we still won. Oh, because Enid wasn't there in 24 hours. Da, 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 da.
Well, I didn't want to choose Demonica because Demonica and I had a mutual understanding and appreciation for each other after we got
Oh, yeah.
dressed out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's why I didn't vote for Demonica.
And I could have understood. Me and you spoke.
And you don't have to
Tori,
believe me.
I
That's
want people to know that
why.
me and Tori spoke. We actually have conversations with each other. That
Yeah,
bitch.
very few. And that day, the reason why I chose you was because it went over 24 hours.
And we still won your name.
We still won. You're right. That is a
it's
fact.
over. It's over. Conversation's
Sorry, guys.
over.
I don't want to keep talking. I
You don't have to, because you already know you're lame. Anyways, moving forward.
Okay, Enid, who is your second pick?
My second pick is gonna be Rose.
What did I do?
Rose, come on, baby.
I worked my ass off in that
Come on,
challenge to get
Rose.
us safe.
Rose, come on. You already know what time it is. Rose, I don't trust you.
But what did I do?
You play too much. You talk to too many people. Like, I don't trust you, Rose. I don't fuck with you, Rose. You're done.
Well, then ditto.
And my last choice, and I'm sorry, I'm about to use Tori's line, is going to be Chase. Because I haven't spoken to Chase. Maybe I spoke to Chase maybe a little bit here and there, whatever. But Chase is my last choice.
Okay, well.
I thought she only got to pick two, and then Edgar was.
No, it's all three. Okay, well, Enid has spoken. That means that Tori.
Please save
Sorry.
Rose, Enid.
Sorry.
Rose.
I'm sorry.
Save Rose, Enid. I trust Rose. Please bring Rose back.
If the decision
my
has been
choice.
for Tori, Rose, and Chase to be in the bottom. Before I send you guys into your power outing, we do have a message from a concerned viewer. Elle would like you guys to know Jasmine makes no sense. Demonica talks for over. I'm sorry.
Al, you have had so much to say in this game, but you know what? That's what I have to say to Al.
I'm sorry. Okay. Jasmine makes no sense. Demonica talks for
That
over
Al.
10 minutes. I'm sorry. I'm really trying to get through it. And then gets mad at people. I'm sorry. I'm really trying not to laugh. And then gets mad at people trying to vote. Demonica did this on purpose. Open your eyes. That was her message. Okay. Ooh.
Wow, Demonica, you're so powerful. Wow. You made the whole room magically do one thing.
I have
Al.
a message for Elle. Can I tell her?
Sure.
Elle, please kiss my black ass. Thank you. I don't give a shit what you think. Keep on putting your hard-earned money into this game so that we can get it at the end. And that's all you need to do. All right? We don't give a shit what you're thinking. You're not in the game.
Okay. I need Will, Jake, Edgar, Chantel, Tyler, Jasmine, DeMonica, and Michael John to head to the behind the scenes room and to await the end of the power outing. You guys may now head over. Oof. I think Jasmine's just lagging. Okay. All right. So Chase, Rose, and Tori, this is your guys' opportunity to sway Enid to save you off of that naughty list and keep you out of the ho 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 down. I
Okay.
will now begin the 15 minutes.
So Enid, do you mind if I talk first? Is that okay?
Let's do it.
Awesome. So far I have fought with nobody in this game. I haven't been in arguments. I haven't been like telling people things behind their backs. That hasn't been me. I guess I have made a lot of connections, and I'm not gonna lie about that. But that's because that was my mistake in the last game, was I was really timid and I didn't talk to people. But I do like there's a couple reasons I think it would be good to keep me in. One, I think I'm gonna suck at the challenges in the future, so that's one. Two, and Tori will probably say the same thing. Like, I've been trying to get this pot as big as I can for everybody. So like, the more the merrier for the money. And like, if I go home, then my donations are gonna stop for everybody. But that's not like the biggest deal in the world. I just don't think, like you said, we barely talked a little, and all I did was get to explain to you about the Beast Game stuff. Um,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to push too far from there and annoy you or anything like that. So I kind of just backed off a bit because I'm not that great at socializing. Um, but I don't think that you and me have ever butted heads. Um,
Never.
exactly. Kind of like, not throw you guys on the bus, Rose and Tori, but you guys have butted heads with her a little bit. She's seeing negative things from you guys. I don't think I've done anything negative for you to see.
Except talk about her.
I've never talked about you, Enid. The only way I've ever said is that we haven't spoke. So if it came down to it, because everybody, these two too, everybody wanted to do Will and Demonica, and I was adamant
What do
about.
you mean talk about me? Sorry.
So yeah, I'm getting to it. So everybody wanted to do Will and Demonica. I promised Will and Demonica that I wouldn't say their names, and I was trying hard to tell Tori and all of them that I didn't want to do it. But if I fucking had to, because I'm trying to be a good guy, I guess I would have. But I never did, until Demonica got mad at me, and that kind of sucks and everything. But then of course the conversation comes up. Well, okay, who are you gonna vote for? I'm like, well, the only people I haven't talked to was Tyler, so I would have preferred to do Tyler, which I did. I did Tyler and DeMonica, not you. It was either Tyler, and yes, the only thing I ever said about you is that we haven't spoken, and I think that you have an alliance with those guys, so I'm scared that you're going to come for me, which you did. That's the only thing I've ever said, and if Tori, you want to say I said anything else, that's a lie. You know that's true.
Then I want to speak as the public.
Yeah, so that's all I've said. I don't think we fought. I think it'd be cool if we had a one-on-one after this to talk a little bit more. But at the same time, I'm not going to take these guys' time away from them because I think it's only fair. So whichever one you guys wants to speak, go for it.
All right, who wants to go first? Do you want to go or do you want me to go, Tori?
You can go, Rose.
Okay, so what I want to say is this. There was a plan going into tonight, and I was ready to do that plan. And then the time started to tick. And as the time started to get to like 2 minutes and 1 minute, I decided, okay, this vote isn't going through. And so I just threw random votes to Tyler and Jasmine.
So Rose
And
switched up immediately.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to cut you off, but Rose came into our chat and was like, yes, we're gonna go for whoever you guys want to go for. And then she comes in 5 minutes before the thing, like crying and getting upset, saying that we can't vote for whoever because Enid is coming after me and Enid's gonna try and get me out no matter what. So if I
That is
piss
also
off,
correct.
yeah, she said if I piss off Enid, then I'm screwed. And so she was only trying to be on your good side because she was scared that you were gonna come for her.
Okay.
I mean, if that's how you feel, that's some eye-opening stuff. I mean, I get that we're at the point where we have to like say each other's names, but like I did not expect y'all to like come for me like that.
Thank
It's
you.
just what you did,
That's
Rose.
crazy.
We can prove it with the video.
can
You
prove
literally
it.
were sitting there freaking out like, Enid called me, Enid called me. Now I can't do anything because she's gonna screw me over if I don't do it. I'm freaking out here. I don't know what to do. And then at the end of the day, she texts us in our chat and she's like, I'm going with you guys no matter what. So I'm not trying to throw you under the bus, Rose, but you were flippy floppy. So it's just a little rough.
Listen, it's not my fault that the vote was as crazy as it was. I was ready for a consensus, and a consensus was not had. And when a consensus was not had, I was like, all right.
But
boom.
you didn't say anything to make it a consensus, and neither
No.
did Chase
Yeah,
either.
like you
we
were.
all, so Enid, we all came into an agreement that we all have to vote together.
Okay.
And you were
And
not that vote.
But why is it my fault that it turn out that way?
I
We
was
had
the
this
only one
No,
that
agreement.
it's your fault because I literally expressed my
because
distrust for you.
everybody is starting to get nervous. Like, oh, I told Demonica and Will this, and we were told everything that was said about them. Like, I'm not playing that snaky game. I'm not saying a he said, she said kind of situation. I go
Mhm.
based off of what I heard from the last live, and the reason for my votes for Demonica and Will was because Will was aware that Giraffes put the bounty on me and he didn't tell me. And at that point in time, him and I were really close. Me, him, and Rose had a chat together, and I trusted them too. And for the fact that I found out that he knew that, because I asked him, and he said yes. And that hurt me. And then he never approached me in conversation afterward, which I felt like needed to be done. And that wasn't what happened. And then my thing with Will is, I mean, with Demonica, I'm sorry, during Demonica's, she was saying that um there's traders alliances and beast games alliances, and I thought her and I had cleared up that misunderstanding with Giraffes where I was not going to say her name and vice versa. The only reason why I brought her name up tonight, and when we're trying to think of two votes to go with, because other people had reasons to vote them too, and I said I have my reasons too, and I wrote them down because I genuinely don't know who to vote for half the time in this game. The reason why I voted for you last time, Enid, and I'm sorry that I didn't make it like really clear, was because even though, yes, you were on our team and you pulled through and your videos were great, I felt like I couldn't vote anybody else in that situation. But what I could use to vote for you for that situation is during our team chats, people were saying that you're not answering and people were getting paranoid about it because we didn't know if you were going to see the messages in time because you are a busy person. And so during those times, like I added the
But
notifications.
Rose knows.
I'm not the only person that said that either.
And
I'm just honest. I say what's on my mind during these voting rings.
Look,
And
and
I'm sorry it had to be you, but I didn't want to put my vote on Demonica because her and I thought were really good afterwards in the DMs until
I wasn't sending my videos. I'm sorry, I wasn't sending my videos to you guys, but I was sending them to Rose, and Rose knows
I can
that.
attest to that.
So
Yeah.
I
I can attest to
apologize.
that.
Rose should have said something
She
then.
came straight to our
But what
ticket.
happened was it was
She came
clear that
straight
you guys
over.
weren't going to get the votes. Jasmine was not voting with you, and she made that clear. right? Tyler was not voting with you. He made that clear.
And so
Chantel was not
Enid,
voting, and she made that clear. There was no chance that that vote was going to go through, regardless of what I said.
and I don't want to cut you off, Rose, and I'm gonna let you talk. I just want to say one thing too. Enid, I've never voted for you, ever. I have never voted for you one time. And the one time that I did involve you in something, I thought I was helping you because I was swapping the coins at the beginning of the game between you and Demonica, I think. So like I genuinely always thought that you and me were on a chill spot. I know we didn't talk much, but I never, ever even crossed my mind to vote for you. It never came up. I said if I had to, like at the end of the day, because I didn't want to fuck over the people who I have been talking to. But you can go back, you can ask Jake, you can ask everybody else. Like I 100% kept saying I do not want to do Will and Demonica. I would rather just go for the people who, are kind of in the middle of everything. And I kept saying that. And if you say that's not true, Tori, that's a lie because I kept saying that.
Part of that is correct. Part of that is correct. You said you wanted to put your name on one of them, either Will or Demonica, and then another vote on somebody else, such
Yeah,
as
I
Tyler.
said the only reason I said DeMonica was because DeMonica called me and then she went to Rose and she told Rose everything I said.
Right.
So Rose has been playing middleman on everything.
Right.
Rose has literally been playing middleman on it all.
And
So
I agree about that.
yeah,
I don't lie. I don't lie
Rose
in this.
treats me good. I
That's one thing
believe
about me. I
her.
keep it straight. There's no lying in this game. And
Yeah.
was this your first voting round, your voting ceremony that you were allowed to vote in, or is this your second?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is the first one I've been allowed to vote in, but even
So
then,
that's why you never voted for you said
oh,
I
that's
never
fair.
voted for you,
I guess
Enid.
that's fair.
Never
No,
voted
I
for
thought I
any
voted
never.
once.
And trust me, I
Oh
don't
no,
want
no, 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 no. So
to
what
on
I
anybody.
was trying to say is that I was in a voting ceremony. Yes, I was, but I never spoke your name in that ceremony in it before I used my power. So
Okay.
I was never going to take you down, or you were not on my list. If anything, my whole goal was just to get myself safe. And then I did want to talk to you more often, but I know you have your child, and I didn't want to be rude.
And by the way, I told Jasmine Enid too that like because she was Jolly Master and everything, like you should have been the one that was saved for sure. Ryan was the target, the clear target for everything. He was the one that was going around talking to other people with everybody, just saying what he has to say. And it sounds like it's kind of like repeating itself with some people right now.
Yeah, there's not too much more to say. I ended on you and me have never fought. We've never had an argument. I know you have this weird like thing about me because of the Beast games, but like I've said to multiple people, I already have $100,000 coming in. I don't really need to worry about fucking people over to win like $200 here. I'm just trying to play the game because I've never played it before.
I just, Tori, like I said, like I understand, girl. I'm sorry that I called you a bitch. Like it's
That's okay.
not
I get heated with that
my
stuff, like
intention.
just a personal attack. Like I get that you probably didn't mean it in the moment, but like whenever I hear that kind of stuff, like I feel like protective. No, like if you're saying something mean about this person, that person doesn't deserve it. I don't deserve it. I don't call people's names or anything.
Tori,
Yeah.
Tori, I'm a player. I played this. I'm doing this for a long time, a
You're
very long
you
time.
know.
You understand me? Like I play strategically. I'm not. I don't know if people think that I'm weak. I don't know
I've
if
never
people
heard
think
that.
that
I've never heard someone
any
say that
game,
you're
any game that I've played, I've never been dragged to the end because I'm weak. I played my game
Yeah.
and I did what I needed to do.
You're smart.
So,
And that's never came out of my mouth,
those
Enid,
little
I'm not sure if you think that that happened. I'm sorry, you keep cutting out, so I don't know if I'm talking over you or not.
I'm
It's
sorry.
like frozen, but I just want to point that out because you have mentioned that. Like, I have never once called you weak. I have never said that, ever. And if anybody said that, they are lying. And that's something to watch out for.
Yeah, and I mean, and also know that you and me never made any promises. And I'm sorry, Rose, I don't want to be like a jerk, but you were making promises to both sides, and that's like, what the heck? Like you were calling them
That's
after
what it
you
seems
talked to
like.
us. Like you talked to us, and I even had my suspicions you were gonna do that. I literally said that. So it's like Rose is a double agent. You can't trust I don't know. I'm like what you're gonna do. I like you as a person, Rose. I really do. But
Sorry, but Chase, is that why you said to me that other people were saying that about me?
about
So then
what?
why you told me earlier today that other people were calling me a double agent?
Yes, that's why. Because people can't. We're not trusting you.
Okay, so is other people you?
No, no. There's people
So then who told you that?
who were worried. I mean, literally, I was talking to my friends, like the people who I've been talking to. Like, I have separate chats with even like Edgar and stuff like that, and everybody was thinking the same thing. It
Who are
wasn't
your
one
friends?
person. Yeah, I mean,
Chase.
Tori is my friend. You're not gonna lie. We're not
Yeah,
like
but I stood up for Rose because I didn't think that was the case at that time. Now it's true, but you were
yeah.
the one that
I just had a
vocalized it
suspicion.
first to
I
me.
had a suspicion that Rose was working with both sides, and that's just like what Ryan was
I'm
doing.
gonna be real. I was gonna vote with you guys tonight. I was gonna vote Will and DeMonica, but it became clear that
But
that
then
vote
he
was not
did.
going to happen.
I don't care if either of them went home or not because I promised both Will and DeMonica wasn't gonna go for them. But then DeMonica went and
Yeah,
told
but
Rose
you were the
everything
first
I said.
person to say not Will and DeMonica. You
Yeah,
were the
not.
one that
I
brought
said
that in,
not. Yeah,
and
I
now you're
said
trying to
not
blame
Will
me
and
for the vote not
DeMonica.
going through. I don't know how that makes sense. Chase, you're the one who
No,
didn't want them
because
up. You got what you wanted. Congratulations.
I said if you guys are gonna go for Will and DeMonica, I am not. I literally said, and I said because
You
of what
didn't say
DeMonica,
that.
It's
because of
awfully
what
convenient, Chase, that
Rose,
because
this
of,
is what happened.
what did Chase say? Was he
so
gonna go for Will and Monica?
I was not.
He was ready to go if that's what the group wanted, but that's not what he wanted to do.
I
That is
said
not
if
what
you
he
guys
wanted to do.
That is
That's not
correct.
what I wanted to do, and I
And
made it adamantly clear that I did not want to go for them because I called Will today, I called DeMonica today, and I trusted them both. And then DeMonica told Rose everything I said, so that threw a little loop in it. But at the same time, I still don't think DeMonica's a terrible person. She
And
just
I
couldn't
told you
be
that
me.
because I trusted you and I was going to vote with you today.
But
Why would I
then,
tell you
but
that if
then
I was just
five
going to
minutes,
betray you?
but
That
then
makes no
five,
sense.
but then 5 minutes before this all happened, you called us crying because you fucking were saying that you didn't know what you were gonna do
that is true
anymore.
too.
So all I'm
I told
saying
you if
is,
this
all I'm
happens,
saying is,
Enid is going to
Enid,
send me home.
Enid, we've never had a fight. We haven't really had the chance to. Yes, I haven't had much chance to vote for you, but the only time you were ever in my mouth was when it was like, oh, I don't know her very well. So
I've
Okay,
never talked
guys,
negative about
time is up. Time is up. Before I give Enid the floor, we got a $10 donation from Jose Paulino saying, "Good luck, Tori. Stay focused." Okay, so Enid,
this, but
say
thank
again?
you.
So Enid, you have the chance to have a one-on-one with one of the bottom three. Who would you like the one-on-one time with?
I would really, really like the one-on-one with Chase, actually.
perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna call the others to come back. Hi,
Thank you.
everybody. The power outing has now concluded. Enid now has time to have a private one-on-one conversation with one of the bottom three. She has chosen to take Chase on a one-on-one conversation. So I need everyone else to return to the main session while Enid and Chase have their time to talk. Okay, Enid and Chase, you guys can head back to the behind-the-scenes room. The rest of you sit
There
tight
we go.
and await the duel.
Yeet.
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah.
Can I just ask what happened during that power outing?
Lot of exposing things happening, like
Okay.
like
Because I'm so confused, man, with everything's going on. I was told multiple different things, right? And I was
yeah,
told that.
me too.
So
Me
I'm
too.
just like confused.
And I don't lie to people. And I told Enid everything that I knew. And basically, like, Chase had made a deal with DeMonica and Will that he was not going to say their name. However, other people can attest to this. Like, that wasn't necessarily the case.
Yeah, he told me about that.
Rose, can I ask you a question?
I will explain everything after the live. I'll explain it after the
Why
live.
did you tell people? I'm
I
really
think it's
pissed off with
important to
you.
say it now in front of everybody,
Yeah,
like, to clear
I'm
the air for everything, because there's a lot going on.
I'm really upset with you because we had so many private conversations, so many private calls, and then I'm hearing you wanted to vote me and DeMonica.
And that is
So,
correct.
That is true.
but Rose, why did you tell me that Tori's final two was with Chase?
Before you guys continue,
And clearly you consider
$2
that
from
true.
we got $2 from L
People
saying Demonica kiss my ass.
I wouldn't. I don't do drugs. No, thank you.
L, the like 18th member of the cast.
I
She
mean, she
wins
really
the whole
wants to
thing.
be.
We can't
God
eliminate
bless
her
her.
no matter how hard we try.
Go clean out the cat box, girl.
Like,
Well, I can still say to you, Rose, like we had all those conversations, and then I said like how I don't want both of us to be pre-jury again, and then hearing that made me feel very upset.
Guys, I think that the proof is
All
in
I'm
the
gonna
pudding.
say is I didn't vote Will.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say, Rose. I was
You,
like, Rose could have just jumped on whatever bandwagon that somebody was driving, like, and she didn't. Like, I did talk to Rose, and she said that she didn't want to vote you two, but she didn't want to go in, so she was gonna vote consensus. So she may have been on that bus, but she didn't get off at that stop. She could have voted Will and DeMonica and started sealing that fate, and she didn't. So I think that speaks, I think the actions speak more to the game she's playing than that. Like, I'll be honest, today, if you talk to me at noon versus you talk to me at 3, I had completely different shit was going on. And at some points, I actually had no idea what was going on. So if there was like mixed messages, I, I'm just saying I recently started talking to Rose, but I think she's smart and I would like to continue working with her.
and
I
Jasmine, we had
appreciate
a
that.
conversation too. I was completely honest with you, as you could see my direction of where I was going and my reasonings why I picked these two people.
I
I
know, and I
didn't pick
also
them
told
last
you,
round. I picked them this round. And
Why
you
did you pick
me,
us? Why did you pick us, Tori?
and I don't hate you for it,
I
Tori.
would love to say why.
Okay, why?
So the reason why I picked you, DeMonica, was because during the last live, you had mentioned that there is a Beast Games chat and or Beast Games Alliance, and then also, oh, sorry, I don't think I could say that with the live, a BG Alliance and also a Traders Alliance, implying that that's talking about me and that's also about talking about Chase. However, I thought we had kind of like a I interpreted it as like I had a respect for you that I
I
wasn't
didn't
gonna
know
say
that you were on
your name,
that show.
and that's why
Hey, I never thought it was you.
I'm talking about traders, because traders, there's only 2 people, and you said in
I don't.
alliance,
I've never
that's
seen
only me
Traders.
and Chase on
I've
that
never
show.
seen Traders. I said I heard
That's
that there were
that's
people
what I
in.
based my vote on, and then
Well,
I
that's
also
because of what Jonathan said at the beginning of the game, not anything to do with you guys. Jonathan said that he was here with his newbies, and they were going to take this game over. And
okay,
I
I
said
thought
that
you were
we
referring to the
found out
people
that
that
he
you
was
let
on that show.
because that
He
was the
was on
previous
that B
live.
show. Yeah, he was on the B show, and we found out that he was on that B show,
Mhm.
and a lot of other people on it. I actually didn't even know that you were on it.
Yeah, I
He
was, and I was on
he
traders,
thought that it
which
was
is
me who
only me
was
and
with
Chase.
Jonathan, Tori. That's why I
Yeah,
went
I
and
thought it
I'm
was.
talking about the last
Hey
live as
guys,
Monica
with all
was
due
talking
respect, I
about.
think we should be respecting NDAs.
Yeah, yeah, I know. You're
But
right.
well,
respecting
yeah, 'cause
who?
it's a
And
lie.
then also
The
and then I
non-disclosure
just
agreement.
so I
Non-disclosure
would like to
agreements.
have this respect, Monica, where like after the whole giraffes thing went down, where we voted giraffes, that was my target. It was beef squashed, all good. That's when we chatted and we felt good about each other. And then like hearing that during the live, and then also Will, I was really upset at you because with the whole giraffes thing,
you
I
didn't
asked
speak to me
you.
after that.
You didn't speak to me after that
Yeah, but
either.
like how I
And
tell
the
people,
way it ended was I asked you the last time we spoke,
But
I asked
Tori,
you,
you could
"Did you
come and
know
talk
who
to
put the bounty on me?" And you said, "Yes, I did."
that's
Tori. You
because at
had
And
the
the right to
time,
I
come.
was really hurt because back then Will, Rose, and I had a chat, and we were really, really good, and I think the 2 of them can attest to that. I told them
Yeah, I
everything.
can
yeah,
attest to that.
And
She's
so
telling the
when
truth.
that happened during that time period where I'm like, "Fuck, he knew that and he didn't, like, give me a warning or anything," like,
I
I
can
would have done that
explain
for him.
that.
I do things for people that I know that would reciprocate and appreciate it back. So that's why I have those two things to go off of for the vote tonight.
Can I just ask you guys
All right,
something
here we
real
go.
quick?
Here we go.
No, listen, I understand if you're mad at me about the game. That's cool. Are we like cool outside of the game?
Yes.
Yes, Rose.
Yeah.
Yes,
with
Rose.
We love you.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a
as
game.
long as we're cool with that, then I'm fine.
Yeah, baby, this is not
Yeah.
personal. It's not personal.
Honestly,
Oh, yeah.
I think you're cool. You're
Because
We got
I
hot
feel
in
We
here.
love
like I
you,
was like
Rose. You
driving a
fucking
thousand
rock.
directions, and I didn't
Yeah.
know what to do
It got
tonight.
gotta
hot in
breathe.
here.
I think
Rose,
a lot of
Gotta
people tried to
breathe,
throw
but
you
there's
under the
no
bus tonight,
personal
and I
feeling.
don't think that's cool. And I honestly,
It
I
was
really
on
hope
both
you end up safe.
sides, and I
You just
just
gotta breathe.
Keep it strong. Keep it
thing that
strong.
happened. I tried being nice to everybody, and I realized real
Rose,
quickly
Rose,
that
we love you. We love you,
We
Rose.
love you, Rose.
Rose.
It's a game.
Alert.
Like, it's not real life relationships.
Thank you.
I want to have a relationship with everyone in the game, and I think everyone feels the same way about each other.
Everyone's gonna
Rose,
sort of
That's
adapt to
facts.
it.
And
This
it's
life
all the
Take a
emotion
breath,
of the
Rose.
game.
Keep it strong. You've been
It's
playing
the
a game,
emotion of the
and you've been
game,
playing
and
it
that's
Sorry
for
for
all
the
it
yell,
is,
Jake.
okay?
Yeah.
You're good.
Games
It's just
get
a game.
emotional. Games get like
It's a
very
game.
high emotion. I was yelling. Like I felt like I
Yeah.
had to defend my
Yeah,
name.
we just get emotionally
Like
involved.
I'm not
That's
gonna hate
all.
Demonica because of that. Like we
Yeah,
had a
it's
thing
just
going on where
it's
that's it.
emotionally charged. It's an
Yeah.
emotionally charged game, and we are not personally going after each other. Okay,
Yeah.
so what we do
Okay.
in this game stays in the game. It's not going to leave outside. We're not going to be sending each other like hate messages
No,
after
I
the
know.
game.
I'm just like hoping that like that doesn't prevent anybody from like being friends outside of the game, like
Yeah,
just because of
I
all
want
this
to be
shit.
friends with like everybody here. I fucking
we're
love
a,
Yeah.
everybody
we're
I
a
feel like
seasoned
everybody.
family.
Fire, my lord. Okay, anyways, we got to get into this damn hoedown.
Yeah.
So before we continue, I do have to honor some donations that I could not read earlier because there was so much. From an anonymous source, they want to
Okay,
stay
Al.
anonymous. We have some candy canes for the following people. We have 3 candy canes going to Michael John. So we'll add that to your total. We have 3 candy canes for Jake. I will add that to your total. And we have 3 candy canes for Tori. I will add that to your total. We then have 1 candy cane for Chantel. I guess they didn't want to leave you behind, Chantel.
Thank you.
Then I received a donation on Cash App for $10 from Jenna from last season. She has donated 5 to Chantel, and she's donated 5 to Edgar. All
I
right,
love you, Jenna.
everyone should have their updated candy cane counts. Okay, so for this round, in the bottom 3 on that naughty list is Chase, Tori, and Rose. Enid, you hold all the power to save one of them from the bottom 3. I'm now going to give each nominee one final chance to to tell you why they should be safe and why the others should be in the duel. We'll start with Chase.
All right. Well, I don't think it matters too much, but what I was saying with Enid is I've never fought with Enid. I've never fought with anybody like in like huge arguments. I've always tried to kind of stay chill. But I'm pretty certain that I'm gonna be going into the bottom. So there's not too much to say. I think it would be smart not to, but at this point, I don't think there's much to say for me.
Thank you. Rose.
I feel a lot of emotions after the craziness that happened tonight. Enid, I think you know that I'm not the threat. Everybody in this cast is like not trusting me anymore after tonight. I don't think it makes sense to put me up. I feel really sorry for Chase and Tori. Those are both people that I really wanted to work with. Just, you know, we talked before. I just really hope that you can stay true to what you said.
And Tori.
The word snakes have been thrown out a lot during this game. I want to clear the air. I've never been a snake, and if anybody feels like I have, I would love to talk about it. I play this game with integrity, and whatever I come to my mind with, I share it. I have not told one person one thing about a plan that I'm possibly doing, and then another person a totally different thing, blindsiding them. I don't play blindsiding. Also, Enid, I do want to clear the air because, again, you were cutting out during our talk. So I don't know if I was talking over you or what, but I have never, ever, and I don't know anyone who has said this about you not being a strong player. I think you're a hell of a strong player. And that's even said by me once we found out that you won, and you won fair and square. And if anybody said that, I would have shot that down immediately. So at the end of the day, it's your decision. I totally understand why I'm in this position. I put you in this position before, so no hard feelings.
Right. One last thing to say before Enid makes her decision. We told you guys at the start of the season, we sent you guys that rule book after all the confusion that went down. And sorry, I'm gonna mute Alexis. We sent you guys the rule book, but we also stated to not interact with the viewers at all because it could interfere with the integrity of the game, and it also is just not good for the stream. Rose, this is your second time we've warned you. Do it one more time, and we got to give you a punishment. Okay?
Understood. That was totally my bad. I completely. I'll explain to you privately one-on-one what happened there, but I don't want to talk about it publicly. But yeah.
I mean, I read it, but
No, I'll explain to you one-on-one when the live's over. But yeah, like I said, my bad, my mistake. It won't happen again.
Bro,
That's my
stop
promise.
doing your bullshit, bro.
okay. Enid, I'm going to give you the floor. Let us know what your decision is.
I got the opportunity to speak to Chase, Tori, and Rose. I heard them out. I listened to everything they had to say. For me, when people, I feel like people talk too much. Remember, this is a game, and people talk too much. And when you have a final two, and when you plan a final two, I find that to be very threatening to my game. So, if I have to save anyone, Dylan,
Yes.
I have to save someone, right?
You have to save one person, yeah. The other two are going to duel.
I'm going to save Rose because Tori and Chase have a final two alliance from what I heard, because I want y'all to know that nobody's your friends. And in this game, people are going to talk and people are going to say what they need to say to win. And so both of y'all is going to have to do what y'all need to do to get out of this game. But I believe that Chase can beat Tori. And I want her out this game. So let's make this happen.
Even if I win or lose, Tori, no hard feelings at all.
Same with you, Chase.
Chase, she threw you under the bus the moment that she could.
I'm not a confrontational dude.
I know you're not, but the moment that she could throw you under the bus, she even tried to. You're so nice.
Everything that was saying, I said,
you
right,
can be her.
There could be lies and deception in between. So I was just trying to guide to what.
Mind you, Tori tried to throw her final two under the bus. I want y'all to know that's the bitch I was playing with. And she don't like the word bitch, but that's the bitch I was playing with.
I are automatically combined as a final two in everyone's eyes because we played in Traders last
No, you guys try to make it to the final two. And Tori, the moment that you could the moment that you could throw Chase under the bus, you tried to do it. You tried to do it. And then when you saw that Chase wasn't with it, you tried to throw Rose under the bus. Nah, I'm not with it. You fake.
I agreed with what
you
Chase
scary.
said.
You a scary bitch.
Okay.
Again with the bitch talk.
All right, Tori, Chase, you guys are heading into the hoedown. I need everyone that is not participating in this hoedown to go off camera and go on mute.
Good luck, Final Alliance.
All right, Chase, Tori, I'm wishing you both the best of luck. So this challenge is called Chain Reaction. Here's how it's going to work. This is based off of the popular GSN show of the same name. I have 3 puzzles for you guys. In each puzzle, there are 7 words. When it is your turn to go, you will have to choose to either go above a word or below a word. Then it will reveal one letter of what that next word is. You will then have to guess what you think that word is. Whatever that word is, it will go in a 2-word phrase with the other. I'll give you an example of a chain reaction puzzle. Here, I'm going to put one on the screen. You guys see? So knee, deep, sleep, tight. So if you said under knee, the D would get revealed, and then you could guess what you wanted to guess, and then it would keep going till someone guessed deep. Then if you did above tight, it would be sleep. So do you guys get the gist of how this works?
Yes. Just know I've had a couple drinks, Tori, so you're probably chilling.
Me too, and I feel like I'm stupid because I don't understand.
I'm crying. Okay. It'll make sense. It's just
It will.
basically,
I get it.
yeah, it's basically like, yeah, it'll make sense. Like the
We
word
have to say
below
like
it.
the whole word. Like, so you're saying that there's one that's gonna be
You're
revealed like
guessing,
one letter, and we have to guess from just the one
you're
letter.
guessing almost like a phrase. Like there's gonna be one
Yeah,
word, and you want to guess the next word that's connected to it.
yeah,
Okay.
Got
Okay.
you.
yeah,
I
it'll
got
be a
you. Yeah.
phrase. So in each puzzle, there will be an opportunity to get 5 points. Um, the person that will win will be the person that ends this challenge with the most amount of points. So whoever completes the chain, which means they answer the last word in the chain, they will get to start the next chain off. For this first round, I need Rose to step forward.
Wait, what do you want from me?
Rose, since you were the player that was saved from going into the hoedown, you need to select who's going first in this challenge.
Who's going first?
Who's going to go first?
So Tori.
Can you explain the challenge real quick? I wasn't paying attention. I didn't think I'd be put on the spot like this.
Too bad. Pick either Chase or Tori to go first.
You pick
Okay,
Tori.
Tori.
There you go.
Okay, Tori will go first. So I'm going to show on the screen your guys' puzzle, all right? Can you guys see my screen? So as you can see, the first puzzle, the first word is snow and the last word is rate. Your job is to connect those words. So I ate it already. Thank you. Yeah. All right, so Tori, I need you to either pick the word above rate or the word below snow.
The word above rate.
Okay, so the first letter in the word is C. So I need your guess.
And just so I know for the rules, no, it's not a sentence. It's just like
It's
a
just
word or
2
two.
words that would make a 2-word phrase.
Candy canes.
No, so it's going to be this word and then rate. Like it's going to be a word starting with C and rate. That's going to be the 2-word phrase. Does that make sense?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll let you guess one more time.
Christmas.
Christmas rate is incorrect. All right, Chase, you have control of the board. You're on mute.
The one under snow.
All right, the word starts with B.
Snowballs.
Snowballs. I will accept that. The
Yes.
correct answer is snowball.
Cool.
Okay. Chase, you still have control of the board and you have 1 point. Do you want above rate or do you want below ball?
Let's go below ball.
Okay. The next word starts with a G.
Do the words like make a sentence?
No, so all the words are not connected. It's just like snow and ball will be connected, and then ball and this word will be connected. You can ignore snow.
Goal.
Ball goal. That is incorrect. All right, Tori, you have control of the board.
Ball game.
Oh shit.
Oh, were you okay? So next time, just say the word a letter below ball, but that is correct. It was
Okay.
ball game. All right, so Tori, you have a point. Tori, would you like a letter below game or a letter above rate?
Below game.
Okay, the word starts with a T.
And this is a new word. This has nothing to do with game, right?
This is connected to game. So
Okay. Time.
that is correct. Game time. All right, so Tori, you are in the lead with 2. Tori, would you like a letter below time or above rate?
Below time.
The word starts with S.
Show.
Time show is incorrect. Chase, you have the floor. Would you like a letter below time or a letter above rate?
Time.
All right. Letter below time is a P.
Space.
Time space is incorrect. Tori, would you like a letter below time or a letter above rate?
A letter below time.
Good game, Tori.
It is an E.
Speed.
Time speed is incorrect.
Mm.
Chase, would you like a letter below time or a letter above rate?
This is it. Below time, I guess.
It is an N.
Time spent.
That is correct. So we are tied to a piece. All right, Chase, if you get this correct, then you'll start off the next round with control of the board.
Okay.
All right, Chase, your next letter is an O. So just to clarify, this word will connect with spent and it will connect with rate. So what do you think the word is?
Uh,
I need an answer.
uh,
All right, I will pass it back to Tori. Tori, the next letter in the word is an N.
Sped.
I need an answer.
Cons.
That is incorrect. All right, Chase, the next letter in the word is V.
Conversion.
That is incorrect.
What?
Tori, the next letter in the word is I.
Convenience.
That is incorrect. Chase, the next letter in the word is C.
Conviction.
Conviction is correct, which means that Chase, you will have control of the next board, and you are in the lead with 3 points to Tori's 2. So the puzzle was snowball, ball game, game time, time spent, spent conviction, and conviction rate. I will clear the board for the next round. Viewers, how are you feeling? It's a tight game we got going on here. Tori, you are still in this. Chase, you got the lead thus far.
How many rounds are we doing?
I don't care whichever one of us
Yeah, me neither.
wins, honestly.
If I lose, give her all my candy canes.
Vice versa. My number one alliance.
Right?
So this puzzle is going to start off with turkey and peace. And you guys got to figure out the words in between. So Chase, do you want a letter above peace or below turkey?
Let's go above peace.
Okay, your word starts with a P.
Pizza?
Pizza piece is incorrect.
Okay.
Tori, would you like a letter above peace or a letter below turkey?
Letter below turkey.
It is a B.
Bowl.
That is incorrect. Chase, would you like a letter below turkey or a letter above peace?
Below turkey.
It is a U. I need an answer.
Turkey buying.
Turkey buying is incorrect. Tori, the floor is yours.
I'll do another letter below turkey.
It is an R.
Turkey. Burnt?
That is incorrect. Chase, would you like a
Another
letter
letter.
below?
Yeah.
Okay. Below turkey?
Yeah.
It is a G.
Burger.
It is turkey burger. That is correct. Damn, y'all really are drunk tonight, huh?
Dude, I drank so much. What the fuck's that?
I'm just stupid.
All right. Chase has a score of 4. Tori has 2. Tori, you are still in the game, but Chase, you have control of the board. Would you like a letter below burger or
Yeah.
above peace?
Below burger.
It is a K.
King.
That is correct. Okay, Chase, do you want a letter below king or a letter above peace?
Below king.
It is an S.
King. Ah, fuck. King. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. Skip.
Okay, Tori, you have control. Would you like a letter below king or a letter above peace?
A letter below king.
It is an I.
King. I don't know.
Me neither.
I need an answer. Skip.
Sigh.
What did you say?
I don't know what I said. I think I said sigh.
Sigh? How do you
Yeah.
spell that?
S-I like G-H, I think
Oh,
that's how you spell it.
that is incorrect. Okay. Chase, you have the floor.
Under king, please.
It is a Z.
The fuck? Sizzle? The fuck?
That is incorrect. Tori, do you want a letter below king or above peace?
Below.
Okay. That means that there's only one letter left in this word.
Right.
And
I know it.
Oh, it's
Okay.
king size?
Size.
Oh, well, thanks for giving it. Well, I think sure to do it, but
Yeah.
I
Tori,
thought I had to, you just had to say it, but that was my next guess.
no,
I
you're
was
good.
like, yeah, it makes sense.
Okay.
Short king. Yeah.
Tori, would you like a letter below size or above peace?
Letter below size.
It is an A.
And just to be clear, it starts with size, right? That's like the
Size
phrase.
in
Okay.
this word.
It correlates, yeah.
Size. Art.
That is incorrect. Chase, do you want a letter below size or above piece?
Low size.
It is an A. I mean, it's a D.
A size, king size, and adorable.
Incorrect. Tori, above piece or below size?
Below size.
It is a J.
Size adjust / like adjustment, if that's the same meaning.
You got to give me one.
Adjustment.
That is correct. It is size adjustment. I would have been able to accept adjust.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was interchangeable or not. I don't know.
All right, Tori, if you get this last one correct, then you'll tie it up with Chase. The next one is, so this is for adjustment, and then this word, and then peace. The next letter is E.
So it would be adjustment and then the second word.
And then the second word and peace.
Period.
Period is correct, and Tori has tied this game up. So we had turkey burger, Burger King, king size, size adjustment, adjustment period, and period piece. As we move on to our final puzzle of this duel. You guys really wanted to make this a nail biter, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
My brain's not working right now, so.
Me neither.
So this puzzle, the first word is string, and the last one is flag. So, Tori, you have control of the board. Do you want to go above flag or below string?
Below string.
It is an L.
String. Light.
I will accept that. The answer is string lights, but I will accept light. Tori has taken the lead.
What?
Okay. Tori, would you like a letter below lights or above flag?
Below lights.
It is an O.
On.
Correct. It is lights on. Tori has advanced with 7. So, Tori, in order to survive this elimination, you need to get only one more correct. Chase,
Okay.
you need to get all 3 correct in order to stay in the game.
All
Would you
right.
like a letter below on or above flag?
Above flag.
It is an R.
Red.
That is correct, which means congratulations, Tori. You have survived this elimination, and you will make it out of the ho 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 down.
Wow, I was not expecting that. Chase, I want you in here more than me. I wish I could trade places with you.
That's okay. I'm giving all my candy canes to Tori.
Well, quite the interesting turnout, Tori. How are you feeling?
I feel really good, but also like I just didn't like the conversations today at all. Like there's so much going on now and it's a lot. I don't know what to think.
Very interesting indeed. Chase, I want to say that you played an amazing game, and even though placement wise this wasn't further than traders, I think you did better this time than you did in traders. And it was so great seeing you
I think so
play
too.
in this format. It's not the original I Love Money format, and if that format was in play, you might still be in the game tonight. But unfortunately, the hoedown has spoken, and your check is void, and it is time to bounce. But do you have anything you'd like to say before you leave?
No, this was super overwhelming and it'll free up some time. So I'm not trying to be rude, but like, it's a very overwhelming game. There's a lot that you got to do. A lot of connections you got to make, a lot of people you got to talk to, and don't trust anybody. is all I'm gonna say to every single one of you.
I learned that.
Not one person that you think you're close with, you are close with, because you are not. I promise. Like, Jake, I love you, but I know you were talking. There are other people who were talking. Like, I'm not stupid. Like, I know things that were being said to people. So just keep it in mind. You cannot trust.
Chase, you gave all your candy canes to Tori, and she was willing to throw you under the bus. Guys, remember that.
There's a difference
Remember
between
that.
throwing under the bus and
Remember
vouching for
that.
yourself.
There's a difference. The reason being was because when you put us into the challenge, me and her talked about it before, and we have a lot of respect. It's like, you know what? We were both in that same place. Everybody's gonna fight for their lives. I don't hate somebody for trying to fight for their lives. That's just what it is. So at the end of the day,
Not with my lions.
but
I would
at the
never.
end of the day, you put me and her against each other, and
Yeah.
if that's what the case, then why would I give my canes to anybody else? You know, I'd rather give it to the
I
person
would have done the same.
the
Yeah,
person
it's
who
worth
beat
every
me,
candy
I would
bag.
rather the person who beat me to win. You know, that's the way it goes. Nobody wants to lose to somebody else who loses. That just sucks. You know, you want to lose to the winner. So,
Okay.
Respect it.
What does that mean?
but hey, I had fun. Frees up some time. Thank you guys so much.
No problem.
Peace out,
Good
Chase.
game,
See you
Chase.
later.
Good game.
All right. So congratulations to our top 11. You guys have made it through another elimination round.
Please do not pull a double. I want to go to bed.
We're not done yet. Tonight
Have
is a
work
single
tomorrow.
elimination,
Thank you.
but
Thank God.
you guys have one last thing to get to because we are about to do a blackout. So typically in I Love Money, you have time to discuss what you want to do. You have time to campaign with people. Not right now. You guys will be voting for somebody to go into the ho 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 down. No Joy Master, no vault ceremony, immediately down into that hoedown. I need each of you to go to your production chats and tell us who you would like to send into the next hoedown.
One person?
One person.
Are these votes public?
There's also no conversating during this time. None of you are doing it, but I'm just re-clarifying. Just waiting on Michael and DeMonica's vote, and then we will have it locked in. Let me give you guys 5 more seconds. All right, DeMonica, 5, 4. Okay, I have everyone's vote locked in. However, I will not be revealing the vote until next episode. It's up to you guys if you want to discuss who you voted for. Next episode, we will read the votes and find out who is going into that hoedown. Until next time, thank you all so much for watching. It's been a very enlightening episode. I am your host, Dylan Andrews, and from outside the I Love Money Holiday House, let the music play.
Right time, new night, it's the right time to change your life. So don't you have no fear. It's a brand new, brand new, brand new year.
Y'all next